It is a totally tubular, they said. Radical dudes.
Huh?
It is the 5th year, right? 5th year anniversary of the crazy Manic Monday here at the fabulous Brass Rail, where I've had many of forgotten nights.
Forgotten.
It is our proper English show. No, it's exciting.
Remember, you're not supposed to talk back there.
Have you been to the totally tubular 80s night?
I think I came once. I was here one time, but it was a long time ago. Yeah.
I've been carried out of here many Mondays.
And we used to come with my group of friends when I wasn't working a day job and all that stuff. We used to come here and get trashed. Bottle service, because it was like $80. So we'd always have bottles.
Like they still have the 80-cent drinks, right?
It's we can bring it back every once in a while. It's $2 drinks, but now every once in a while, like tonight, the first 80 people get 80-cent drinks all night.
Yeah,
that sucks. That's why I don't come anymore.
Yeah, $2.
$2. What do you guys have planned for tonight? Or any Monday night, for that matter?
It should be fun. I mean, it's 80s style music all night. We just got our new dance boxes that look like Rubik's Cubes.
They're super good.
We're going to have the Svedkas coming in, and they're bringing in their photo booth tonight. So there'll be a photo booth set up and stuff like that. Junior's spinning, so it should be fun.
Isn't he spinning every Monday?
Yes.
We're
going to start throwing guest DJs once a month, though, on Mondays, though. It should be cool. Like we have John Joseph spinning in a couple weeks.
Oh, he's got a little following, too. That's good. I love it. What? Remember, there's no talking from the sidelines. How was your weekends?
Good. Busy.
Yeah? What do you have going on?
Well, actually, I'm dreading going to work tomorrow at Red Wing because, as I told you guys, I don't mix well with Patron. And last Tuesday, I think I did like God knows how many shots. They sold 8 bottles of Patron in 2.5 hours at the bar.
Did you sell them, or did you?
Yeah.
No. They sold them. I don't give out free shots unless it's their birthday people and it's just 1 shot per person. They sold 8 bottles of Patron and they sold like 20 cases of beer.
Oh, Malanta. Oh, that means it was busy.
Yeah. But apparently I closed the night early and I start cussing everybody out on the microphone. So.
Apparently. I don't remember.
So I'm going to get there in there low.
These are one of the reasons why we adore you. And I wish I was there.
And I'm working here next Sunday.
Oh.
You doing the show?
Mm-hmm.
But it's been really good. Noche Romantica?
Noche Romantica.
It's a Spanish show.
Romantic Nights with Daisy Salinas.
Oh, Daisy Salinas.
The funny thing is, like, last night it was really good, and then you could see, like, she's very smart for targeting, like, tranny chasers and all that. She called all the girls with boobs, and she made a flyer with all the girls with boobs, and she brings these dresses that are, like, really low cut and shit, so we're all on the flyer, and then she goes and posts the flyer on Craigslist.
That is smart.
But she asked us first, you know. I was like, bitch, I'm all burned out on Craigslist. I don't care. Go ahead and put that picture in there. So you see all the tranny chasers walking around in here last night.
They all come in every Sunday. They're all here. And it's funny because they compete with each other too. Somehow, like they'll be like they find one and there's like 3 of them going after. You see like the same tranny come up with like a different guy each time and always get
to the bar.
Like a bunch of drinks. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I like to see that.
It's funny because you can just watch it. Like sometimes I'm just watching, you know. I'm like sitting on a corner, like watching because I don't want to be bothered with. At that time, I'm just seeing who's gonna fucking talk to her, and I'm like, I'm not talking to that motherfucker because he's talking to that hoe over there. And then when somebody good comes along, I just start going on the bar like this and like that, and then they'll come and buy me a drink. And
I can totally see her when she turns it on too, and she starts doing her little flirty thing too.
Especially after a couple of drinks.
Is this becoming the new SRO on Sunday nights?
I think so. Yeah, it's not as big. Well, no, because it's everybody's welcome, and it's not just Latin, you know.
Yeah.
But it's
except
Latin.
You won't be able to understand the show. Trust me.
She speaks in English too on the mic, but like most of the songs are in Spanish.
She tries to speak in English. Excuse me. I speak English. She tries to speak in English.
Right.
But it's fun though.
It is fun. It is fun.
So come check it out.
And then they do a good job of breaking it up with like Sebastian on the DJs most of the time, and like they stop the show and they'll like dance for an hour
and they close at like midnight or 11:30 somewhere.
So Sundays, what time does it start?
It starts. The doors open at 6, right? It's from 6 to 11:30 or midnight sometimes.
So
sometimes even to 1, like depending on.
And you're here this Sunday?
I'm performing here this Sunday.
Fab. Well, and yesterday we were all watching the Beyonce Bowl.
You know what? I didn't need to watch. Fucking Facebook was getting on my nerves. Everybody was. Oh my god.
The best part of the Super Bowl was when the blackout happened, because me and Julian just went on Twitter.
Totally missed it.
We just went on Twitter and just watched all the jokes like rolling in from like every celebrity like talking crap about like the lights being off and stuff like that.
And then like everybody was like saying that Beyonce blacked out.
Yeah, it's like Beyonce's show was like so electrifying. It took the power out, like
I'm not even kidding. I read something today that said last week while rehearsals that she caused like 3 blackouts during rehearsals.
Well, there's also like
not even joking.
There was a story from like a guy who works at the Union Tribune in San Diego who was like visiting the Superdome or something like that, and like the elevator just like dropped 3 floors.
Oh my god!
And he got out, and like this is a couple months ago, and he got out and like told the staff like, oh yeah, that happens all the time. That's safe.
So what'd you guys think of the whole? What'd you do for the Super Bowl? Did you go parties? What? How did you celebrate the Super Bowl?
We do a family, it's a bunch of family friends. We have a huge barbecue and like potluck thing every year. I took Julian this year with us, like because he was
your date.
He was in the gambling or the Super Bowl pool with us, so it was really fun though. And
I love that your family does all these little get-together things. You know what I mean?
They need to start including us in those.
Yeah. Are we family now, Dustin?
After 10 years coming to this fucking bar, leaving my money here, I think
it was fun, and then I went to Bourbon Street last night afterwards.
I was gonna go, but then I was like, I don't want to get trashy. No, going to Bourbon Street, it's a guarantee that you're gonna get fucked up right there.
I think they let you do like the security guards there. Like last night, me and Alex were standing out front after close. And some random dude just comes out of nowhere, and you think he just wanted to fight someone. Like he's like, come on, man, come on. And you're like looking at him, you're like, he's not looking at anyone. Like, and no one's looking back at him, and he's just like talking crap, and he like throws his hat on the ground. He's like, what, really, bro? Come at me. And I'm like, is he fighting an invisible person?
Like, don't lie, you were scared because you think he was gonna jump behind you.
No, he was like this small, like little chubby next dude, and me and Alex was like, this guy comes out. I was like, this could be like kind of fun, like, this would be like the dumbest thing in the world, like, and he's like trying to fight like little lesbians and stuff like that, and they're all just laughing at him and like walking away, like no one was even giving him the time of day to like argue back with him.
It's like we're used to this shit.
Yeah? Were they doing like a Super Bowl thing?
Sunday.
I think they were, but like the only people who were even like somewhat dressed up were like the dancers had eye black on, and that was
they had dancers there.
Yeah, they have every Sunday.
They have 3 girl go-go dancers.
Oh, because it's lesbian.
Yeah.
We're looking for a lesbian for the show.
God, I'm so excited.
Oh, maybe we're not. What did you do, Courtney?
Last night was the last night of my class that I was taking this month, so I was at home watching the Super Bowl and doing homework, so that was super exciting.
Did your husband get totally into it?
Yeah, he went to his mom's house and he went to a friend's house and they did like the football pool and everything, so yeah.
Favorite commercial? Screw the game, let's talk about all the other stuff.
I didn't see any.
What?
I was watching it in a Mexican channel.
So they play different commercials, or do they just put them in Spanish?
The Taco Bell commercial.
Yeah.
With the old people who like snuck out of the retirement.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that one. That was cool.
Good. But yours?
I didn't see any.
Well, they could. It was a Mexican one.
Yeah, they didn't.
It was Taco Bell.
No, it was actually bitch. Just saying the Taco Bell is not Mexican. Excuse me.
They had let me correct the song, because I was like, what? When I saw that commercial, I'm like, what is wrong with this? And because the music it was in Spanish.
Yeah, just Spanish.
It was an American song, and they put it in Spanish.
It was.
But
weird.
I'm just saying the Taco Bell franchise is not Mexican, so.
Mine was the. It made me get all teary-eyed and like emotional.
The Budweiser one?
Oh my god! Was that not adorable with the horse?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Like, oh my god, that is so good. It was really cute.
Yeah, there was a couple of good ones. I feel like they weren't like as great as they've been before, but there was like 3 or 4 like ones that were pretty good.
There was the one that was the GoDaddy one.
I hear everybody complaining about that one.
No, because we were all sitting, and you can imagine there was probably like 20 to 30 gay men, and we're sitting there going, ew! It was this hot
making out.
God,
It's right there, bitch.
Oh my god, I'm really excited. It was that hot chick making out with that. I mean, he was just a normal, average
nerd.
He was not normal average.
Well, I don't want to sound like a hater. What was he, Dustin?
He's actually, that guy plays like
You're
that
going
kind of
around
character.
it. You're going around it.
He plays like that, like that nerdy character in like so many random like TV shows and movies and commercials. Like, it's really weird. Like, you see him because he's very like unique looking, like with his giant curly hair and stuff like that. Like, but you see him like, if you actually like, I've seen him all over the place in like random things.
But doing the same character.
Yeah, same like just like some nerdy guy who doesn't say anything or anything like that. Like, just like stands there in the background. Like,
yeah, it was a good commercial. I like it too. It was good. Okay, we're gonna take a break and come back into Beyonce talk. So my personal opinion on the Beyonce Bowl, flawless. I loved everything about it.
Me too.
did you see?
I died.
Did you see the one part where the staging was kind of messed up? It was like at the very beginning.
No, Dustin.
Did you not hear him say flawless?
Perfect.
Where she was lying on the ground and the camera like zoomed out, because you know there was a cool like LED
yeah.
screen below her.
Yeah.
There was a cutout of like where lights weren't, where she was supposed to be laying, and she was like 5 feet forward. So like there's like the black area where she's like supposed to be like where the lights aren't, and then she's like lying on the lights.
We don't know what you're talking about. It was perfect.
Yeah, I didn't
notice that.
I think you were drunk.
What happened?
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw that.
Have you started making the outfit?
You know what? I saved the pictures. I'm like, you know, it's so funny because Paris posted this picture. And like drag queens be like, I'm ready with a sewing machine. I'm making me the Beyonce costume. And I was like, okay, hold on. And I start saving all the pictures. So I'm like, Wednesday, I'm going to the swap meet to buy the fabric.
You know what? Right, this is very rude of me. You could totally do Beyonce. You could.
I don't dance.
You like your hair and your boobs.
Do you do the single ladies dance?
I don't dance. I don't dance.
Do you know?
When have you seen me dancing on a Latin night? I'm always right there at the bar.
You're right in front of Julia.
Have you put in the effort to dance?
I can if I like rehearse and everything. I'm just too lazy. And then I smoke too much. I was just like.
I know a tall, gorgeous blonde queen that would do a backup dancer with a single lady.
Oh yeah.
That was actually my favorite part. Was when Michelle and Kelly did the single ladies.
I kind of wanted more, you know. It was good, but I think it could have been better.
I did want like I thought it would have been awesome if Jay-Z came out at the end. They did like one of their songs.
No.
I mean, normally they use more people. Like, I feel like she has a lot of collaboration songs, like that she could have like brought in more. Like,
but it was all like dancing and.
I think she could have skipped the Halo part and did some more dance.
That's what I like when they went into Halo. That's where I thought it was like, oh, like you could have like.
Oh, like the beginning could have been more dramatic, you know. It was just too mellow.
She shouldn't have ended with that ballad.
Yeah.
No. But it was pretty fair.
But she didn't even do any of her like newest stuff, I feel like.
They said everything is like 2010.
Yeah. She hasn't really had anything new come out.
No.
Yeah.
It was high.
And then she like came out with the song like a year.
But I mean, I feel really bad for like the three of them together. And like I was walking from work and Aaron was laughing at this, but like poor Michelle.
She's been doing stuff.
Let's just leave it.
But you know what? The funny thing is, like yesterday, somebody posted a picture of Kelly and Michelle, and it said, "We're employed now."
I can't believe we just laughed at that. Sorry. Alright, so let's move into the game aspect because there was a football game
In the middle of Beyonce's concert.
in the middle of interrupting, cutting the concert short. Because you watched football, you know the teams.
It was a good game. Like it started off like
Boring.
It started off like really boring. It was just like Baltimore was scoring, like nothing was happening. But then after the blackout, it just like got really exciting. Like because San Francisco came back, like it made it more interesting. But
it did get very. I was even on the edge of my seat.
The end of the game was really good. Like I was surprised because of the way it started. Like at halftime, like let's just get drunk and like not even care anymore. Like and then the blackout happened. Like we're gonna keep getting drunk.
I like seeing the what's the guy's name? The coach for the Ravens. Is that Ravens? What's
Harbaugh? They're both Harbaugh.
Well, no, the coach from the Baltimore one. Yeah, he was going off on the organizers from the Superdome. I don't know if you saw it. He was like going like off on him, like really mad and everything.
One of the referees?
No. The people in charge of the electricity and everything over there. He was just like yelling at him.
Because with this is what here's the thing. Like it's even when you're working or something like that, you get into like a rhythm.
And they were saying that they didn't want them to cool down their players, because they were playing a lot.
I agree with that. I think that would completely affect. It is the Super Bowl, the biggest game of the year, and your team especially they're on a roll. They're fucking jamming, and then it's wah, wah.
What was weird is
energy down.
I mean, I watch soccer too, and this week in an English soccer game, the same thing happened. The lights just
football?
The lights completely went off. I was and then it happened in the Super Bowl, and I was really? Sporting events aren't paying their electric bills or something like that?
And the funny thing is because I told you I was watching it in a Mexican channel. They said they've been over there promoting the whole Super Bowl thing for the last 2 months, and they'd be showing around Louisiana and the whole the stadium and everything, and they said this is so embarrassing. We've been promoting for 2 months this event, and there's a blackout. We never thought about that aspect from it.
Is the Super Bowl big on Mexican television?
Not really. It's just there's a lot of people that like it, but it's not yeah.
Unless it was the Raiders, then they'd be all
no.
It's
there's a lot of Mexican Charger fans too. It's the area.
Yeah, exactly. Chargers or Raiders.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the area in reality.
And it's only closer to the border towns.
And there's Cowboy fans too.
That would be part of my family that are Cuban. Just saying. Okay, so in other news about football, who does Culliver play for? San Francisco. Annoying. That whole thing. So last week there was the whole Culliver, which is some player on the 49ers. He said it was about because the whole 49ers got all that coverage about the It Gets Better project.
Yeah.
And they all filmed those videos, and he was saying anti-gay remarks.
He said that.
Watch what you say.
No, it was something along the lines of that gays don't belong in a locker room.
Yeah, there was something else though too, wasn't there? I feel
But that was I feel what they
was that what it was?
More.
That's what I felt.
I don't think it was anti-gay completely by any means, but I think it was about anti-gay.
Well, they tried to diffuse it later on when they came back around.
Yeah. And I don't know, I didn't read the whole article or listen to the whole interview about what he said, but that's why I was confused. I don't know if he was saying it's not safe for them, because bad things happen, or he just doesn't think they belong. I don't know if he's just anti-gay or if he's.
Yeah, I think then he said that, and then he was confronted on him saying that because he had made It Gets Better project video about anti-bullying, and he was called out on it and saying, hey, you just made this video and you're saying these anti-gays or gays don't belong in the locker room, which there's nothing wrong with us in the locker room, I'm just saying. So he denied, he said that he was not aware of making this anti-bullying video. He didn't realize that that's what he was making. Wasn't it for gay rights?
So
so that's okay.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's stupid. We already know that part, but
part of me did not want to root for the 49ers because of that.
I felt the same way.
Honestly.
I felt the same way.
Part of me didn't want to root for the 49ers because I hate the 49ers, but that's...
And why do you hate the 49ers? Because...
They beat the Chargers in the Super Bowl.
Oh.
That's the
They beat the Chargers in the Super Bowl?
When was this?
When was that?
95? You
Oh
the
my
Chargers ever been to the Super Bowl?
The Chargers have only been in the Super Bowl
They
one
went to the Super Bowl one time, and the 49ers blew them out, so...
This is so funny. Like every year, that like San Diego gets so excited because they're doing so good, and then like they start fucking up.
Like I wore my Chargers jersey yesterday, and people are like, "Why are you wearing that?" I'm like, "I'm still a Chargers fan." Like,
I know there was a whole
like,
bunch
I'm
of
rooting
people
for
in
someone
here.
to win, but I'm not gonna like wear like some jersey.
There was
that
a
I'm not
whole
really
bunch of
fan
people in here with Chargers jerseys.
What is your prediction for the upcoming season of the Chargers? So I guess the odds are like 40-1.
I think they'll be better. I think it'll be better than last year, but I don't think they're gonna like.
It'll take
be
a week.
amazing. Yeah, I mean, we got a new coach, new offensive, like everything's brand new.
A very good-looking coach, I might add.
It's a young guy, I think, right?
He's like 40.
Yeah.
Yes, he is very young. Whoa.
But like, I think it'll be fun.
No talking, Aaron.
Hopefully.
So what's going on with the Baltimore Ravens, though?
Well, like on the flip side of that whole thing with the Culliver, Brendon Ayanbadejo, who's a player on the Ravens, has been going out doing pro-gay things, trying to like rallying people and everything like that, trying to keep, because Baltimore, like obviously we had an election not too long ago, like, and their prop that came up was because it's legal for gay marriage in Maryland, but it came back up to try to get rid of it, and he was going out like for pro-gay marriage and everything like that, and after the Super Bowl he said it's not a human right.
It's not a gay right. It's a human right.
Yeah. And there's like a big picture of him, like there's a really cool picture. They had it on Facebook. It was like a freeze frame of him, like after they won.
Yeah, he had a sign or
and
something.
he's holding something, and then like it has the quote on there. Like,
oh yeah, I saw.
So he came out and took a stance on this like today or yesterday.
Yesterday,
No,
right after.
Right after he
I mean,
said it.
people knew about it already. He'd already been like going out like before the election. He was going out.
But that picture was taken yesterday after the Super Bowl.
So right after the Super Bowl, instead of people like saying like I'm going to Disneyland,
I have goosebumps.
That's what he said.
Look at.
And he's like, I mean, he's married with a family and everything like that. And he's like, it has nothing to do with that. It's just like,
it's true.
It has to do with doing the right thing.
I mean, it's not exactly like I chose my lifestyle. Hello. I'm like, if I, like, I just want to get married and find somebody. But they have, there's a program that goes along with that called, what is it? Athlete Ally. That was started by a NCAA college wrestler. I forget his name. He's super hot. I'm just gonna finish every talk with super hot. But it's similar to that. It's like athletes that come together and they're championing for like equal rights and all that. So
cool.
It's really. I think it's really good coming from an NFL player, because I feel like that's obviously with the color thing. I feel like it's just like doesn't come out as much from them because. I don't know if they're. I think it's not accepted maybe in that community, so they don't want to like be like ganged up on or something like that. I mean, there was something in there's a show that aired for one season called Playmakers, and in the show, it was put on by ESPN. One of the wide receivers was gay, and it comes out during the show that he's gay, and like the rest of his team finds out, and in the show, like the team like beats him up basically, but he still like got elected to like the Pro Bowl. So after that happened, he's like, you know what, like I'm gay and I'm still better than all of you. Like it was a really cool scene the way they do it in the show.
It needs like no matter what for the rights to like for the equal rights of it takes. I mean, because we've come along in so many different areas, and I think NFL is like you said, football period. Like Hudson Taylor is the guy who started Athlete Ally, but that's what it takes. It takes people like that to step up. Because there's a guy now who is a football player that I think it was last week. It was all over like SDGLN like broke the story. And it was a guy who had, I think he had a full ride scholarship at some college in the Midwest, and it ended up that his lover, and this is a whole nother side of the story, but his lover was is in his 60s, and this guy is like it's this big age difference. But I guess they were seen at a practice or something like kissing. And one of the teammates went to the coach. Next thing you know, the player got kicked off of the team. and now is looking for a team to play for, a college team. So he's even tried here, Palomar College, and I guess he was granted, granted an audition. Let's just go with audition. He was granted the audition, and then the coach from Palomar ended up finding out his whole story that he's gay, and took away his tryout. And now it's like this big thing, and they're saying yes he can, but he's like, fuck that.
Yeah. They said it wasn't because he's gay. They said it's because he.
Because he lied about why he didn't get into other school.
He got into the other school though. He got kicked out.
Because he lied to them about what he did bring his boyfriend to the
He lied to him about bringing.
Even though he's whispering, I know you can still hear him.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's just a big cover-up. What do you guys think? I mean, how do you think he should go about, or what do you think the next, I mean, thinking realistically.
Well, didn't they call him back and he said no thank you?
Well, someone's going to do it.
I read somewhere that Palomar asked him to come back, and he said no, thank you.
Well, because they were trying to correct the situation, because it ended up getting all this press.
Well, if he was so interested in what he's trying to do, I think he should have just went back and tried it. I think he's just trying to get more publicity.
Well, I feel like if they didn't want me the first time, they're just trying to cover their ass. I don't know.
I wouldn't have, in the same situation, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't go back to someone who said no, for any reason,
I would have gone, showed him how good I am, and then said, bye.
I would go, you should go to another team who, plays them or something like that, and,
But don't you think, do you think that by him not go, after they obviously turned him down because he's gay, so they asked him to come back, and he said no, but don't you think that he is getting more in a position to make a huge statement about it? Yeah. I mean, it's getting national press now.
It is gonna be rough on him wherever he goes, though.
Yeah.
It's just because now it's not a hidden thing, you know what I mean? Wherever he goes, everyone's gonna know about it. But at the same time, because everyone knows about it, I feel like the coaching staff, wherever he ends up going, will protect him more and stuff. But
his name is Jamie Kuntz.
You're blocking him.
You're blocking him.
Jamie Kuntz or Kuntz. He was an all-conference linebacker. He went to Palomar. His boyfriend is much older. Exactly what I said, Aaron. I'm very thorough. But I think he has this ability now that it's brought it to attention that the football, what's the word I'm looking for? Football, community? We'll go with community. The football community needs to open up their fucking eyes, because there's a lot of people out there that are gay. There's even a ex-NFL player who's come out as gay and has a lover, that big guy.
Yeah, but I mean,
I know exactly what you're doing.
People who've come afterwards and everything like that, they say that they don't think it's going to happen anytime soon that someone in the NFL will come out while they're playing.
I think they could. I think if it's if all this kind of stuff keeps happening, and then with the marriage rights and all that, I think it's opening these doors.
I think it's obviously progressing, it's getting closer, but I feel like that sport is going to be the last one. I mean, when we talked about the Olympics, there was so few openly gay athletes there.
This was the most openly gay athletes we've had in the Olympics.
But it's still so small
compared to how many
athletes there are, and I mean, if you're figuring how many probably really are gay, there's probably
just because they're gymnastics doesn't mean they're gay.
Or figure skaters. So we're gonna take a break and come back with a producer question. Okay, we are giving you a what is that? Yo, no, good up. Forewarning, if you see this man on Grindr here shortly. Hit him up. Alejandra and Julian. It is there.
I don't have Grindr. So.
They are doing a little thing in regards to a Grindr challenge, which I think I want to get on this. So can I get on it?
I mean, it'd be fun. We're just gonna create an account, not do anything with it, and just see how many
Are you gonna actually post a picture?
I don't know how Grindr works.
Are you
So I
posting
actually don't know. Like,
it's like
which kind of
it's like Adam for
picture are you
Adam.
gonna use?
It's like Adam for Adam.
Well, you know what?
I have no idea how.
Are you? Yeah. Alejandra asked, "Are you gonna post a picture? Are you guys posting pictures?"
We have to have like a profile picture or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So
If you want to get responses,
yeah. So we each have to have put one on there.
I don't know. I think Julian's gonna get slammed.
So this
Get like a shirtless one with Julie.
He's gonna have like all the sugar daddies trying to like. He's got that twinkish kind of look. You know?
he does not have a twinkish look whatsoever.
Bitch, please. Anytime, baby.
I was defending you. I was defending you, but I just made it sound like twinks are horrible.
Yeah.
So do you? Because this came up during the break. So you have to check out Grindr and see the kind of pictures that are on it. And we know the kind of pictures that are on Craigslist.
Mine are never naked, sweetie.
And then you said that straight girls,
they post like on dating sites, stuff like that. It depends on like
site.
how serious, like the site and like how serious they are and stuff like that. Sorry. But like some will be like normal pictures, like a Facebook photo or something like that, and other ones are like boobs. Yeah, they're like super slow. Like it's like, oh, straight down my shirt, like. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna show you this slutty's picture I post on Craigslist.
So what do straight heterosexual guys post? What kind of pictures do you got? Because like in the gay world, they're pushing their penises.
No, they do. The straight guys do that shit too. Trust me.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
Is it?
Is it your face?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not. I'm actually smiling.
Okay.
I'm not doing my face that's in every other photo I've ever taken.
I was like, don't do that on your Grindr.
This is the sluttiest picture I post on Craigslist.
Hey, ladies.
See, it's not even that
On
bad.
panties.
No, I'm wearing sweatpants.
So this leads into the question of
The producer question.
the producer question of.
It doesn't lead.
It doesn't lead into
flow.
it.
Oh, okay. What's the producer question? Yeah. Well, okay. It was sexual. It scared me. Okay. What fetish would be okay with you that your partner wants to do? What fetish would be okay with you that your partner wants to do? And okay. I was trying to analyze it. Surprise.
That you'd be okay with.
Like one that they want to do to you, or one that they want you to do to them.
If your partner had a fetish, would you do it to please that person?
Give the example.
I think it would depend.
Okay, for example, Bradley Cooper, the hottest man in the world. He's not the hottest man, but he's
No,
pretty
he's
damn
not.
He has apparently a fetish. He was dating this chick, and like when they were separated, he loves feet. He has a big foot fetish. So she's like, Courtney's like, yes, I know.
Cooper and feet, keep going. I'm listening. I am interested.
We know the answer.
What does he want to do?
No, I love you shook your head like, yes, I know he has a foot fetish. So when he's not, so he had this foot fetish. So he wanted, he would send text messages to his girlfriend, asking her to take pictures of her feet to send to him.
That's
Okay. So
That's boring. I thought it was gonna be more exciting than that.
okay, so imagine your partner having a wild, and we're talking a wild fetish. Would you do it? And what would be your limits? Or I guess, whatever.
I mean,
I don't want to shock you guys, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
There's nothing you can say anymore that shocks us. That's my mouth hits the floor.
Like that picture, right?
I've seen that.
No, I mean like that picture that they posted today. They're
Yeah,
like,
that's great. I love that picture. I'm not doing anything with shit or anything like that. No.
Yeah, there's a limit, definitely.
No.
Oh my God! Would you?
you know what? Actually, I kind of like that. This idea has been mingling in my head.
I've never done it sexually, but I've done it as a joke, like taking a shower with her or something like that, and
Oh my God, you're so cute.
it's just funny.
You're such a romantic.
Oh, sorry. The question is, what would you be on your partner? I'm saying it wasn't sexual. It was hilarious, and she got mad.
Duh.
And and then I got the shower, so.
And then he got down on one knee and proposed.
That didn't happen.
So, oh my god. So you have done water sports.
But not like, I would never do it sexually.
No?
I think I laugh when I was like, I would never take that seriously by any means. If someone took it seriously, I feel like I'd be weirded out.
See, it's like this. When you're having anal sex, sometimes you feel like you're gonna piss all over yourself. And it's happened to me where I'm having sex with somebody, they just literally peed all over themselves.
That has never happened to me.
Women can pee when they're orgasming too.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then he pretended like that thing happened. I was like, motherfucker, my fucking sheets are wet. What are you talking about? What?
That comes along with sex, though. I mean,
not wet, like damp, wet with pee. I could see a little cum stain here and there, but like pee all over your fucking bed. But you have to flip the mattress and shit like that, you know. At least tell me so I can put a trash bag all over.
Okay.
So you would not go with their fetish.
The what?
So you would not go with the fetish.
If it's like, let's say in a hotel, I could probably do it. There was this guy that we actually tried it, but we were laughing too much that we couldn't do it.
It's weird.
Yeah.
So you...
Probably not sexually.
No?
No.
I already said no to that one.
Oh, I would. I mean, I don't know about that part, but I'm a pretty open-minded person. Like, and I've done. I mean, like, I'm a Gemini. I got two different. There's this whole sweet innocent thing, and then there's an adventurous person. So I'm like all down to try almost everything once.
Well,
have a sex with a woman.
If she's got interesting.
The question would be if you could. The question would be like, could you get an erection with a woman?
If her boyfriend is super hot.
we're watching Game On together.
I'm like, if someone else is fulfilling a fantasy, you gotta fulfill mine. So, I mean, I don't know. Oh my god, now I'm really nervous. I feel like
this is the first.
If a girl comes up to me and taps me on the shoulder, I'm out of here. I'm just kidding. Okay, so yeah. So, oh wow.
Well, actually, somebody told me that like having sex with a vagina, it's like having sex with a person that has a really loose ass. So I don't know. That's what a guy told me.
One of the obviously I've never had sex with a woman, but somebody described it one time to one of my gay friends as having sex with a bag of marshmallows, and I thought that sounded awesome.
That's actually pretty accurate.
You know?
Do tell, Aaron.
I was married.
You were married?
Dustin, does it feel like marshmallows?
Bag of marshmallows?
I've never thought about like marshmallows while I was having sex. I mean,
Well, because you don't have a boy's hole to compare it to. So.
it's true. I'm just comparing it
Well,
to other ones. Which there obviously is major differences depending on the girl.
What are you gonna say?
nothing.
How they take care of themselves and things like
Yeah, if they cankle or what.
Okay, this guy can't handle this anymore. So it's I'm done. No mas.
But you know what? That's the same thing with the guys' ass.
girls who know, like,
There's the same thing with the guys' ass
It's
that do this.
muscles.
Yeah.
Okay, so events.
way better.
Oh my god.
I think it would make a really great show if you did though and came in.
Yeah, you know what? We should have this thing where
show.
You're doing a grinder challenge. I'll do a blender challenge.
I think we should do like
Wait, blender like a straight grinder?
we should have like
didn't even know
Dustin doing the experimenting with a gay guy and Ian experimenting with a straight woman. But we'll have to be watching.
Trust me, I used that app last week, so I know it won't be like all bloop bloop. Okay, this got to tell. Okay, so events. Do you guys have any events this week?
Next week's Mardi Gras. Next Tuesday, Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. This Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. at the center is Guys, Games, and Groups. And then on Saturday, there is a Gay for Good volunteer group event that we're doing at Habitat for Humanity from 9 to 12. Everyone is invited. You don't have to be gay or lesbian or bisexual or transgender or anything like that. And then Saturday night is a Date with Equality Young Professionals Council mixer at the new Heats on Park Boulevard, which is a new Dining Out for Life location. Mardi Gras is next Tuesday. We want to give a very big congrats to outgoing Empress Lady Ajax and her Emperor Tom Dickinson, and we wish Candy Samples. What's Candy's name in it now? You know, the Empress, they all come up with Empress, Fire,
the Golden Ice Age,
Fire, Ice, and like Stonebird.
It's a jewel and a bird.
That's what it is, a jewel and a bird. Yeah, let's create that now. But good luck to Candy Samples, and Mardi Gras next Tuesday. And we're out.
See you next week.